Welcome back to the show, everyone. For this deep dive, we're wading into the meme coin swamp.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically those trying to follow in the rather large footsteps of PPE. We've got a press release here all about Pepeto and Pepe Unchained, an article about SHIB investors looking for the next big meme coin.
Okay.
And this really interesting YouTube video from 99 Bitcoins analyzing Wall Street Pepe.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's looking for the next PPE, hoping to catch that, rocket ride to riches.
Well, I mean, you can't blame them.
Right?
I mean, remember what happened with the SHIB? I mean, that thing went crazy.
Oh, absolutely. And don't even get me started on cat slap. Remember how that went from fractions of a penny to like a whole set? I mean,
yeah, wild times.
So I guess the question is, could one of these meme coins be the next breakout star? What do you think?
Well, let's put it this way. The amount of money pouring into meme coins is kind of insane. The 99 Bitcoins video actually mentioned that the total market cap for meme coins is a ridiculous $120 billion.
Wow. That's serious money.
Oh, absolutely. People are looking beyond, traditional investments and jumping headfirst into this meme coin craze.
It's like the internet's inside joke has become a legitimate investment strategy. But I gotta ask, why frogs?
Interesting question.
PP's, king of the hill.
The king, for sure.
But there's this whole army of frog-themed meme coins popping up everywhere.
Well, meme coins, they really tap into this cultural phenomenon. They're not just about making money. No. It's about being part of something, sharing a laugh, riding that wave of whatever's trending online. And right now, well, frogs are definitely having their moment.
Okay, so let's dive into the swamp, shall we?
Let's do it.
First up, Wall Street Pepe, or WEPE. This one's trying something a little different, right?
Yeah.
They're saying they offer, get this, trading insights and alpha.
Alpha, like insider information.
Exactly. And 99 Bitcoins is predicting WPE could 100x after it gets listed on an exchange. What makes them so bullish on this one, do you think?
Well, I mean, 99 Bitcoins, they generally know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they do.
But I think they're really intrigued by WAD's approach, like a meme coin actually trying to provide some kind of trading value.
That is different.
It is. It's a novel concept, even if it is a bit tongue-in-cheek. And you got to look at the community engagement, too.
Oh, right.
Features like that WEPE Army investment group where users share strategies. It's this weird mix of like meme appeal and this perceived utility. That's what's creating all the hype.
And the hype is real. Their pre-sale raised over $700,000 in just 2 days.
Seriously.
The price is currently at 0.0000283, and it's going up in 4 days. And get this, staking rewards are estimated at 782% annually.
782% per year.
Per year. That's insane. But can they even sustain that kind of return?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Those initial figures, they definitely grab your attention. But you got to look beyond those shiny numbers. It's important to dig into the tokenomics. Basically, how the token is distributed and how its value is actually determined.
Right. Makes sense.
Those crazy high staking rewards, almost definitely not sustainable in the long run. The classic tactic to encourage people to jump in early.
So instead of getting blinded by the initial returns, investors should be thinking, what happens when those rewards inevitably drop? Does WEP offer any value beyond those initial incentives?
Exactly. And, what's their long-term vision? Do they even have one?
So many questions. Okay, let's hop over to Pepeto.
Okay.
They're aiming to be the go-to exchange for, well, all things frog-themed meme coins.
Oh, wow.
They're talking about a cross-chain bridge, a zero-fee exchange, and this upcoming feature called Pepeto Swap. They've even woven this whole elaborate narrative around 6 documents.
6 documents?
Yeah, each one represents a part of their vision, kind of spells out Pepeto. It's a whole thing.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's ambitious, right? I mean, building an exchange from scratch is no easy feat.
No, not at all. You look at the successful exchanges out there, like Binance or Coinbase. Their success is built on things like liquidity, security, user experience.
Yeah.
Pepeto's going to have to prove they offer something better than those big players if they want to attract users.
But they are going all in on marketing. Yeah. Their social media is buzzing. They're almost at $2 million in their pre-sale, and they keep hinting at big announcements.
Like what?
An exchange listing, the beta launch of Pepeto Swap. They're definitely trying to create that FOMO. You know?
Absolutely. They're playing the community and hype game really well, which, let's be real, that's what drives most meme coins, right? It's all about capturing that excitement and turning it into actual results.
Right. But can they keep that momentum going after the initial hype dies down?
That's the real test.
So, yeah, Pepeto's narrative and community engagement are impressive.
Yeah.
But investors need to look beyond the hype. Can they really deliver on their promises? Do they have the technical skills and infrastructure to build a truly competitive exchange?
Big questions.
Okay, let's jump to Pepe Unchained.
Okay.
They're going for a more tech-focused approach. They're all about layer 2 technology to make transactions faster and more efficient.
Interesting.
Their pre-sale's already done, and they're supposed to be listed on an exchange in less than 4 days.
Wow, that's fast.
Right. And they're tackling a huge issue in crypto, scalability. Think of layer 2 like a separate highway built on top of the main blockchain.
Okay, I get it.
Makes everything faster and cheaper, really important for Memecoin if it wants to, reach a wider audience. Pepe Unchained is betting that this tech advantage is what will set them apart.
It could.
Yeah. But which layer 2 solution are they using? And what are its limits? Are they sacrificing security or decentralization for speed? Those are things investors need to investigate.
Yeah, good points. Layer 2 solutions are not all created equal. Right. Some prioritize speed over security. Others focus on decentralization. Understanding those trade-offs is super important.
Okay. So far, it's been all these froggy newcomers, right? But what about the OG meme coins, the veterans?
Oh, yeah, the classics.
This article we've got here focuses on Hive investors, and it seems they're looking to diversify their portfolios.
Makes sense.
PEPE and a coin called Cutoshi are at the top of their list.
I've heard of Cutoshi. Interesting.
It looks like even seasoned meme coin investors are, looking beyond the current hype.
Well, that's a sign of a maturing market, isn't it?
You think so?
Yeah. Hype investors, they're not just putting all their eggs in one basket anymore.
Yeah.
They're realizing that the meme coin scene is changing, and they're looking for projects that offer more than just, being a meme.
That makes sense. This article also points out that S-shape itself is consolidating right below a key resistance level.
Consolidating.
Yeah. It means the price is moving sideways,
Yeah.
Not really going up or down much. It often happens before a big price move, either up or down. And if SG breaks through this resistance level...
Could be huge.
Exactly. They also mentioned the S-shape burn rate. Over 2 billion tokens have been taken out of circulation.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. It's supposed to reduce supply and, theoretically increase the value of the remaining tokens.
Right.
But the burn rate is tricky. It can definitely push the price up. But you got to understand how the burns happen. Are they organic, like driven by the community? Or are they controlled by, some central authority? Transparency is key here.
I agree.
So even with a big name meme coin like S-shape, investors need to look deeper. You can't just focus on price charts and burn rates. You got to understand the underlying factors that are driving those movements and figure out if the project is viable in the long term.
Absolutely. The meme coin market is full of surprises. What goes up can come down just as fast.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about Cutoshi, or C2O. They're calling themselves a meme coin with DeFi utility.
Oh, like a hybrid.
Exactly. Trying to have their cake and eat it too.
I like it.
Well, this hybrid approach is gaining traction, right? Meme coins are realizing that to survive, they need to offer more than just a funny name and a cute logo. They need utility, a real-world use case that goes beyond just speculation.
Yeah, they got to give people a reason to hold on to the token.
Cutoshi's doing that with a unique reward system. You earn Kudo points by completing tasks.
Tasks? Like what kind of tasks?
Different things, I guess. And then you can exchange those points for CUTO tokens.
Interesting. So it's like gamifying the meme coin experience.
Exactly. It makes it more fun than just buying and holding, right?
Yeah, definitely. But are these tasks actually valuable? Or are they just, pointless busy work designed to keep people engaged?
Right. That's a good question. They're also planning to add staking after the token launch, so you can earn even more rewards by locking up your CUTO.
Okay, so like earning passive income.
Yeah. It's pretty common in DeFi. Right now, their pre-sale's in its 4th stage. They've raised over $1.27 million, and the token price is $0.031.
Not bad.
But just like with WPE, investors should be asking, what happens after the pre-sale ends? What's their plan to keep the ecosystem going?
Good point. The pre-sale is just the beginning.
Right.
The real challenge is building a sustainable ecosystem that can keep attracting and holding on to users.
So we've got a lot going on here. Frog-themed newcomers riding the PEPE wave, established players like SHIB trying to stay on top, and these hybrid meme coins like Cutoshi trying to forge a new path.
It's a wild world out there.
It is a dynamic and unpredictable market that's only getting more competitive.
But it shows that meme coins are more than just a passing fad.
You think so?
Oh yeah, they're a cultural phenomenon that's here to stay. But the ones that will succeed in the long run, they'll be the ones that offer real value and utility, not just hype.
We'll be back after a quick break to dive deeper into the specific features and potential of each of these meme coins. Stay tuned.
All right, let's circle back to Street Pepe for a minute.
WPE.
Yeah, WTE. This whole insider trading angle, I gotta say, it's pretty clever.
It's definitely eye-catching.
Right. I mean, it's obviously a joke.
Yeah.
But it plays on this, real feeling in crypto that the little guy is always at a disadvantage.
Oh, absolutely. It's like they're saying, hey, we get it, the system's rigged, but guess what? We've got the secret sauce.
Exactly. But beyond the marketing, how are they actually going to deliver on these insider trading insights? Where's this alpha coming from?
Well, that's where things get a little fuzzy. The press release is pretty vague on the details.
Yeah.
They mention this expert network and some kind of community-driven analysis, but they don't really explain how it all works, No track record, no methodology. It's hard to tell if it's legit or just, smoke and mirrors.
So for all you know, it could be a bunch of guys throwing darts at a board, pretty much. And that's a risk investors need to consider.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the whole staking rewards thing, 782% annually.
Still can't get over that number.
Right. Even if they can't keep that up forever, it's a huge incentive. But how does staking actually work with the WEPE? Is it just holding the token, or is there more to it?
To be honest, it's not entirely clear from the information we have.
Mm-hmm.
They mention a tiered staking system, like higher tiers get you more benefits, but the specifics, not so much. And that lack of transparency about the tokenomics, that's a bit of a red flag.
So should investors be digging deeper?
Absolutely. Savvy investors, they'd want to understand the mechanics of the staking. How are those rewards generated and distributed? Can this model actually last in the long run?
Okay, moving on to Pepeto. Their whole idea of building an exchange specifically for meme coins.
Ambitious.
Yeah, super ambitious. But is there even a need for that? Why wouldn't people just stick with the exchanges that already exist? They already list tons of meme coins.
Well, Pepeto's argument is that those existing exchanges, they're not really built for the meme coin community,
Mm-hmm.
They're saying their platform will be easier to use with lower fees, and they'll carefully select, promising meme coin projects to list.
Okay, and they're really pushing this community-driven narrative, right? With those 6 documents and all.
It's strategic.
Right. It feels like they're tapping into that sense of belonging that meme coin communities thrive on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're building a story, a mythology around their platform that aligns perfectly with the meme coin ethos, I guess you could call it.
Right. It's about more than just trading.
Way more. It's about being part of a movement, shaping the future of meme coins. Or at least that's the idea.
And it seems to be working. Their pre-sale's almost at $2 million. They're hinting at an exchange listing, and they're going to launch their zero-fee exchange, Pepeto Swap. But are they actually going to deliver? Or is this all just hype?
Honestly, it's hard to say. They haven't given us any technical details about the platform, or how they can offer zero fees.
So until they give us more concrete information...
It's tough to judge whether their plans are actually feasible.
Right. It's like they're saying, trust us, we're building something amazing, but they're not showing us the blueprints.
And in this space, trust needs to be earned, especially with all the scams and rug pulls we've seen.
Yeah, good point. Investors need to be careful. Don't get swept up in the hype. Demand transparency, Make sure there's substance behind the promises.
Couldn't agree more.
So while Pepeto has a lot of buzz, it's probably wise to wait for more concrete evidence before jumping in.
Agreed. Promises are easy to make, but execution is what really matters.
Okay, let's switch gears to Pepe Unchained. Their focus on Layer 2 technology is definitely different from the other projects.
It is. It shows a different approach, a more technical one.
Right. They're trying to solve a big problem in crypto.
Scalability, making transactions faster and cheaper.
Exactly. It's like they're saying, hey, we're not just another meme coin. We're building the infrastructure for the future of meme coins.
I like that. Thinking long term.
But the question is, which Layer 2 solution are they using? Are they going with a popular one like Polygon or Arbitrum, or are they building their own thing from scratch?
That's important to know. And what are the trade-offs? Every layer 2 solution has its pros and cons.
Yeah, for sure. They also claim their layer 2 solution will make things more secure. But isn't security mostly determined by the main blockchain, not the layer 2 built on top of it?
Well, generally, yes. Layer 2s inherit the security of the underlying blockchain.
Okay.
But they can also add their own security measures on top of that.
Yeah.
Like better fraud prevention or stronger validation processes. It depends on the specific implementation.
So it's possible to improve security at the layer 2 level,
Yeah.
but it really depends on how they do it. Investors shouldn't just take their word for it. They need to dig into the details and see for themselves.
Definitely. Layer 2 doesn't automatically mean more secure.
Okay, so we've got these new frog-themed meme coins trying to make their mark, but what about the veterans, the ones that have already proven themselves?
The OG.
Yeah. Our article focuses on SHIB investors, and they're looking to diversify their portfolios. PEE and Cutoshi are at the top of their list. What do you think that tells us about how the meme coin landscape is changing?
I think it shows that the market's maturing.
Yeah?
Investors are starting to understand that diversification is important. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And they're looking for projects that offer more than just meme value.
Right, right. And speaking of SHIB, the article points out that it's consolidating right now just below a key resistance level.
Oh, interesting.
A resistance level is basically a price point where the price has struggled to move higher in the past.
Yeah, okay.
So if SHIB breaks through that resistance level, it could mean a big price jump is coming.
That's the idea. It's a classic pattern that traders watch for.
The article also mentions the SHIB burn rate. Over 2 billion tokens have been burned, which reduces the supply.
Yeah, and in theory, that should push the price up.
But you were saying earlier that we need to understand how the burns are happening.
Exactly. Is it organic, driven by the community, or is it manipulated by the project team?
So just because a token is being burned, it doesn't automatically mean it's a good thing.
Right. It's all about transparency. Investors need to know where those burns are coming from and why.
All right, let's zoom in on Cutoshi, the meme coin that's trying to combine memes with DeFi. CUTO, yeah. They're going for that sweet spot where you can have fun, be part of a community, and maybe even earn some rewards through DeFi.
It's a smart strategy. Meme coins need to offer more than just hype these days.
Mm-hmm. They need real utility.
Exactly.
And Kutoshi's doing that with their Kuto points system. You do tasks, you earn points, and you can exchange those points for CUTO tokens.
It's like earning rewards for participating in the ecosystem.
Yeah, and it makes things more fun, right? It's not just about holding and waiting for the price to go up.
But are those tasks actually valuable? Are they helping the project in some way? Or are they just busy work to keep people engaged?
That's the key question, right? They're also planning to add staking after the token launch, so you can earn passive income by locking up your CUTO.
Staking's a big deal in DeFi. You can really incentivize people to hold on to the token.
Right. But again, it's important to understand how their staking model works. What are the risks? What are the potential returns? All that stuff.
Definitely. Don't just assume that staking is a guaranteed win.
Okay, and don't forget, Cutoshi is still in pre-sale. They've raised over $1.27 million, and the token price is 0.031 town. That's impressive, but the real challenge begins after the pre-sale ends, when the token hits the open market.
The pre-sale is just the first step. Building a sustainable ecosystem takes a lot more than that.
So while Kutoshi's approach is interesting and their pre-sale has been successful, investors need to be cautious.
That was a good idea.
Demand transparency, look for evidence that they can actually deliver on their promises.
Don't get blinded by the hype.
We've covered a lot of ground here. From frog-themed newcomers to established veterans, from insider trading to layer 2, from community narratives to DeFi utility, the meme coin landscape is changing fast.
And it's getting more competitive all the time.
We'll be back after a quick break to wrap up our analysis and share our thoughts on the future of meme coins. All right, so we've hopped around the meme coin swamp, looked at all these froggy contenders, even checked in on the veterans of the meme coin world.
Mm-hmm.
But before we wrap things up, we got to talk about the big R word.
Risk.
Risk. Meme coins, they're inherently risky, driven by hype, social media trends.
Oh, yeah.
And let's be real, a good chunk of gambling. This isn't like, investing in a blue chip stock.
Clearly not.
We've seen some crazy gains, but for every PEPE or SG that, goes to the moon,
Right.
there are tons of others that just, well, disappear.
It's true. It's a high risk, high reward game, that's for sure.
So before you throw your money at any meme coin, do your research. Read the white paper.
If they even have one.
Right. If they have one. Understand how the token works, how they're supposed to create value.
And look at the team. Who's behind this project? Are they anonymous? Or are they, putting their names and reputations on the line?
That's a good point. And maybe most importantly, ask yourself, does this project offer anything beyond the hype? Does it have a plan, a sustainable model, a real community?
And a purpose.
Yeah, a purpose, something beyond just making a quick buck.
It's easy to get caught up in the excitement, especially when you see these crazy gains that some people are making.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, meme coins are driven by sentiment. And sentiment can change in a heartbeat.
It's like riding a roller coaster in the dark. It might be fun, but you got to be prepared for those sudden drops.
Absolutely. So diversify. Don't put all your money into one project, no matter how good it looks.
Right. And never invest more than you can afford to lose.
Golden rule.
But, part of the appeal is the fun, right? Meme coins, they tap into this shared internet culture.
The memes, the jokes.
Exactly. It's not just about the money. It's about being part of something, a community of people who, get the joke.
It's like an inside joke that suddenly goes global. And who doesn't want to be part of that, especially if it might make you some money?
So, are meme coins here to stay, or are they just a fad? What do you think?
I think they're here to stay, but they're going to change. The ones that will last, they'll be the ones that can offer real value beyond just being a meme.
We're already seeing that, right? Like with Cutoshi and their DeFi stuff, or Street Pepe trying to give people actual trading insights.
The market's demanding more substance, more utility.
Yeah, investors are getting smarter. They're not just buying into the hype anymore. They're looking for projects that offer tangible benefits.
The bar is definitely being raised, and that's good. It means the meme coin space is growing up, becoming more than just a casino for speculators.
So which one of these meme coins is going to be the next PPE, the next UB?
Who knows?
That's the million-dollar question. And unfortunately, we don't have a crystal ball.
That's what makes it so exciting.
It's unpredictable, full of surprises.
Anything can happen.
So here's something to think about as you explore this crazy world of meme coins. What's it going to take for a meme coin to really succeed in the long run? What's the secret sauce?
A good question. A mix of meme magic, utility, community engagement.
Who knows? But keep exploring, keep asking questions, keep learning. The meme coin world is constantly changing. The next big thing could be right around the corner.
That's the fun of it.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the meme coin swamp. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and invest wisely.